My name is Ahmed Issawi. I am the Chief System Architect over at MSU at Michigan State University. Some of the features that we really like about the solution is certain parts of it are pretty expandable and customizable. The support that we get from CA has been pretty good. I mean, haven't had major issues with them, and they're really responsive as well. The tool itself is an enterprise tool, so it fits our needs, and we can actually expand it out to the further campus instead of just having one area of focus or one group using it. Well, honestly, we started off just using one part of the solution, just using request management, and then gradually, as they've improved the application, we've actually started to use it more and more. So now we use it for our change management and our problem management. We started to use the mobile application and the unified self-service. So we've started to expand as CA has focused more on their ITSM tool. Well, it got rid of shadow systems. So everybody before, because we're the central IT department, every area kind of had their own shadow system or some way of doing change management or some way of doing request management or incident management. So basically we kind of unified all our processes to bring down the cost. So everybody's on the same page, everybody knows what's going on. So our outages have dropped, our communication between areas have increased. So it's been a huge benefit for us. System architecture wise, we changed our solution where before they had one type of server setup, which really had some stability issues, but we moved to their new advanced server setup, and it's so far so good. We've had really good luck with it, and I mean we've had some hiccups here and there, but nothing too major. Scalability, with the new architecture that we have, scalability is a lot easier and the system's more adaptable now. So we could drop in more servers if we need to pretty easily. We've used their technical support quite a bit. Their technical support is good, depending on the tech that you get. So there's some techs that as soon as I see the tickets assigned to them, I'm kind of like, I don't really want to deal with this person. But there's a bunch of them that are fantastic. Like, they'll call you, they'll follow up with you. I remember one time I was working with one of them and we had upgraded and just installed a patch, and he walked us through the whole process. Their techs that are fantastic, but they also have, just like any organization, I guess. We've been using the tool, the CA tool, for about almost 10 years now. So when we initially set it up, it was pretty straightforward because we came from nothing. We didn't really have a service management tool, but the upgrades themselves have really become, we had some hiccups, there were some growing pains. So I know they're trying to do a unified installer and they're trying to make things easier, but they're still not there. Honestly, I would like to see them really change the UI for the user experience for the service management piece or the service desk manager piece to match the unified self-service, so it looks more modern and more sleek. It'd be nice if they actually improve the mobile scalability, so if somebody goes to that service desk manager tool, it actually will go right to a mobile website instead of an old PDA style website. Those are some of the bigger issues that we've been getting, is just the UI just looks really dated. When we first started, we really didn't have a solution. It was kind of easy just to say, hey, we put out an RFP, it was like 15 vendors, and CA was obviously one of the larger ones. We had them come in and give us a demo, and they gave us some more bang for the buck. And we've been working with them ever since. Again, I said, with the upgrades, we've had hiccups, but they've been really easy going about sending technical assets if we need technical assets. So the one thing I like about them is, like CA, is they're willing to work with you. Their service is huge. I really don't want to have somebody that's a stickler that's going to be like, oh, well, you're stuck. This is what you got. This is what you got. And this is all we can help you with. CA will sometimes, depending again on that technician, they'll go over and beyond and help you out. Their sales folks are really good. I mean, we haven't had any problems with them. I mean, we reach out to them if we want a ticket escalated, they'll escalate it for us. They're pretty consistent on their communication with us, so it's really good. We had one vendor, this is a long time ago, mind you, one was called IET, and it made it to the final round. Their issue was they didn't support Firefox. All they supported was Internet Explorer, and they kept on telling us, oh, it's in our roadmap. So we delayed for 6 months until their roadmap was supposed to come out. They never did Firefox, so it was like kind of pointless. It's like, why are we going to use Internet Explorer only, We had Remedy, BMC Remedy was one of them. They were a little pricey, and one of the departments that joined with us had a bad experience with them. Front Range was pretty small at that time, so they weren't really this big player as they are right now. If you would have asked me last year, well, I would have rated her, or maybe the year before, I would have probably said a solid 5, because I felt like CA just totally gave up on the ITSM service management portion. They kind of were like, oh, well, it's out there and that's it. But, honestly, for the last year, they've been really doing a good job. I think they've become more agile. So they've been doing a really good job of keeping things up to date, getting the customers more involved. They have a new customer forum where they allow you to vote on features and such. So, now I'd give them a 7 to an 8, depending. I mean, they still have a ways to go for them to catch up to other companies that are out there for their service management tools, but I think they're in the right direction. I'd say go in with an open mind. I mean, CA sometimes has a negative connotation just for being, because it's a big company. So, go in with an open mind and kind of, work with the salesperson and get one of their technical assets on board so you can take a look and see what the system can do, because there's a lot more that it can do than what they actually try to sell you. Just go in with an open mind, I guess.